Hi everyone, my name is Sadashiv and this is my submission for Sprint 7 registration wizard module. This is a multi-step registration form built using React Hook and Zod, and let us understand it stepwise. First, I have used in the step 1, I have used React Hook form and Zod schema validation where I have to enter mandatory details. Only then I can proceed to the next step. We can see by trying to submit without entering data. So the next button is disabled over here. So I have to enter my data first. I do it like this. Either of this, if we try to submit only one by entering only one detail, it doesn't work like that. I have to enter the fields whichever the warnings have been given. So I enter it by typing, or I can choose it from here as well. So this is how it works. Now I'll proceed to the next step. Only after entering all the details correctly, I can proceed to the next step. In the second step, we have the account details. I have implemented regular expression based email rules and instructions that how the email should be entered. For example, let us try to enter a wrong email first. So it says a validation error. That is, we have to enter a valid email. Basically, the valid email means the email address that has @ symbol into it. Next, I have the password. I can enter a password and it says minimum 8 characters are required. And I can view this using the toggle button where I've implemented iToggle using Lucid React. It is a Boolean variable where it switches dynamically between user password and the text. So I can enter it over here like 8 characters, and I try to enter some wrong password first. It shows that password does not match. So let's enter the password again. So I can see that we can see that the validation errors are no longer being shown. That means data is correct in the form in order which is being asked. Now I can demonstrate the state persistence in this app, where if I try to go back, I can see that the details that I had been entered in the step 1 previously are stored just like that without any changes. So this is called as data persistence. And I can go next. Even here, until we enter the valid details, the next button does not take us to the next step. So entering the valid and correct details have to be mandatory. So next we have review and submit, where it is basically a kind of summary where the details that we have been entered so far are shown as a summary. I can quickly check over here if anything is wrong or incorrect, where I can go back and change it over here. Right, let's say I want end. So it is changed over here as well. Once everything is fine, I'll submit it and it shows a success page where registration is successful. And I can verify this using Chrome DevTools by inspecting the page. I hit the Chrome DevTools, I get the object payload, that form payload, that everything has been logged using console log that has been entered so far in the form is correct. And we can check that the details that are entered are being submitted in the console log. So everything is fine. And this app was built using React hooks, Zod, and conditional rendering, component-based architecture, which means that each of the forms, each of the steps in the form, like the first step and the second step, are basically React components that work together. So this application is deployed on Vercel, and the source code is available on the GitHub, and also the deployed link is in the form. So thank you. This was my submission.